Okay, good. Awesome. Tell me about two things. First thing is tell me about your characters. Describe them.
So the first one is more resolute,
Okay?
and the second one's more tender.
Yeah, yeah. What I liked was that here's what I saw. I saw resolute. I don't know if anybody else saw this, and it's all subjective here. You know, it depends on what you want. I saw you come up, and your first pose was, I was like, whoa, all right, there's some power in that. And then when you kind of focused in, your head kind of came down.
Yeah.
And it was just different, you know. And so I think you pick which one you want. Do you want this, or do you want this? And if you want this, then go straight to this.
Okay.
Okay? Because I think they're two different characters.
Yep.
You know. And if you want this, then hold that character. And then that kind of leads in with the second comment was it's always the first challenge is to show a character. The second challenge, and what's even more challenging, I think Matt Bean kind of alluded to this, is sustaining character. Right? It's one thing to go, oh, right? It's another thing to go, oh. That's awkward, right? You know? And so it's one thing to go, and it's another to go, right? Yeah, creepy, you know, and doing it in a natural and normal and organic way. Okay, so try to not only create a character but stay in character. This is for everybody. Okay, my second question was tempo. How were they doing the tempo you wanted?
I didn't show the tempo I wanted.
Okay, what did you want? Did you want faster or slower?
Faster, yeah.
You wanted a little bit faster. Okay, all right. Not that there was anything wrong with your tempo. I just felt like they were wanting to go a different tempo than you were wanting to go, and I didn't know which way.
Yeah.
Okay. Any comments before we do it another time? Yeah, Lisa.
His facials were really awesome. Like the first time through, before we were going into 5, he had like a little smile, and I was like, okay, this is a lot different than that resolute he started.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna send you guys a. I don't know how. Going back to my wife, she has an amazing vocabulary. Mine's functional, you know, and because of that, I have a list, a page. I think it's at least front, if not front and back, of really colorful descriptors. Okay, and so when you're looking for a word or a couple words to describe, I'll send that to you. When you look for a word or a couple words that you could just, because think about it, if you are conducting a piece of music and you get to a new character, it's easy in the score to just write down a word and something that creates some kind of an emotional, you know, response, like, oh yeah, that. Okay, I'll send that to you. It can help with if you're vocabulary challenged like I am. Okay? All right, let's do it again. Yeah, very nice and good job. You know, I felt like you were conducting people. You know, the melody, the last couple, the resolution over here, the last measure. So it was good. Any other comments? Yeah.
I think he does a really great job with his facial and stuff, and I can definitely tell a difference between the choral and the band people. Like, not to be like that, but like
Yeah.
to be like that. Okay.
Go for
And
it.
but it's a good thing because like I feel like when I was in choir I did look at them more, but when I was in band like I was like I gotta hit this and look at this and like do this. Whereas for choir so then you can really focus on making musicality. Whereas like I'm just like, oh, I hope I don't play the wrong note, and I hope I'm in the right tone, you know. And you can tell that, and I think it's awesome that you're so like expressive.
Yeah, there's an important. I mean, we're going to generalize here, right? But there's a lot of important things that the two worlds, you know, the choral and instrumental world, can learn from each other. And you nailed the one that, you know, the instrumental world can definitely learn from the choral. Excellent. Okay, nice.